you're out and about today, you got to know it's going to be a hot day today, 95 degrees.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
For your high and a heat index around 100 and anywhere between 105, 109 degrees is what it's going to feel like.
Stephen A. versus Memphis, man. You know, Stephen A. Said we were dangerous, man. Said we too dangerous out here in Memphis. So folks kind of dove in on that this all week. So
I mean, you couldn't help but do that, right? But
for sure. You know, we're gonna stand up for Memphis, you know, because we live here, so we know what's out here. We know what's happening.
So do you think he's coming?
I think he'll show up.
You know, the mayor put it out there, and he says he's gonna come. I know there's no timeline for it, but and then what will take place when he's here? Are we gonna be nice to him, or are we gonna just?
We're gonna check him.
You know, over the weekend, his daughter did somewhat. His own daughter, you know, basically telling people to take it easy on his hairline.
He better not come to Memphis.
Yeah. But I want it to be a good thing that comes out of it. You know, I want him to, you know, whatever he thinks about the city. I think we have the opportunity to change that narrative in his mind.
For sure. Taking the Graceland first.
Yeah. So we'll see though. It'll be interesting. All right, now, Steve, and we'll get into some of those comments that people made in a few minutes. All right, what else you got?
You know, this is the big one. Fred Smith passed. So, you know, long legacy, a whole lot of change in Memphis, innovator. So, man, even I worked at FedEx. So
Did you?
For sure.
Okay.
So FedEx, you know, they think about naming the airport and everything after them. So, you know, that was a big loss for the city.
Right, and we'll jump on those comments too. All right, since he passed, I'll ask you this: since you learned of his passing, and since there's been so much out about Fred Smith since we learned about his passing, have you learned anything that you didn't know?
No, you know,
because they're writing up a lot of stuff about him. You know, they're kind of going down how things started. I didn't know anything about a lick from the casino that he gotten early on.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
For sure, yeah, I did see that where he betted some of his last money on
FedEx. Like literally, like, you know, like people going down for like needing money for something, and actually winning. And you know, that doesn't happen most of the time. Most of the time, if you go down there and you're trying to pay a bill or something like that, it ain't gonna happen for you.
You come back crying.
All right, we're gonna jump on some of those comments though in just a little bit. What you said, folks, on those stories about FedEx and man, Stephen A. Smith. We'll get into that in just a few minutes. It's Unapologetically Memphis Minute, and the CEO is in the building. Marcus Cook right here on V101.